Hello guys, so in this video I want to continue here with building on using CMake. I did mention in the last video that I will explain the idea of prompting. So what I mean by that is that I have this my path seems to be very long here, right? This path here. Sorry. I mean this here. So I want to make it shorter. I just want my name and the date. So this syntax here, if you want to learn more about this, maybe you can Google prompting, right? Strings, right? Configuration in Linux. And you'll see that you can set, different parameters that you want here, right? In my case, I just want my U is for the username and D is for the date. So like this is telling you here, yeah, it's my name and the date that we are running this program. All right. So you just need to get this format correct, and you can manipulate what you want to see on your screen. So much for this notion of prompting, right? um, in Linux, right? Or prompting string configuration on Linux. So you can make your path shorter. Now let's move on. So continue from the last video where I had a CMake um, list and a main.cpp. I have that main.cpp here, testing CMake second time. All right, so I'll just show you my current path now, right? I'm in the CMake directory, and let's go inside. I have two files, and let's look at these, what is in each one of them. So you can see these are the contents of CMake list.txt, and get my CPP. You actually can see it on the screen here, right? Yeah, let's make that smaller. Yeah, main.cpp, main.cpp. Good. Now we will execute the CMake business. So let's clear the screen and remember where we are. And I'll make a listing there. So what you do, you go on, you create a new directory. So you do a mkdir, right? And let's say I call it build. Now you go back here. See, I have a build directory. You cd to that build directory, right? There is nothing inside. Inside here, you run the CMake command, and you on the on the like link above that, one directory above or one folder above, right? So effectively you're running it on the CMake list.txt. You're running it on test underscore CMake. So I run that there. All right. Now you run a make. Now you can remember our path now is inside the build directory. We are one below test CMake. So let's see what is inside build now. So now you have all these files and you have an executive my dot executable. So I will execute this here now, exec, and you see you're getting the output testing CMake second time. All right, you're getting this here. Now this is all good. What if I want to edit this file now, right? So I have this file here, and I'm gonna go here now, and I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna say changing the data in main. All right, so let's save this file, save. Good. Now I want to rerun this. I want to rerun CMake. Now the first thing I need to do is get rid of all these, you know, cache make.txt, make file, and all of this. So it's in the folder one below test underscore CMake, or in the directory, right? So I can just look at this here and do an remove dash rf, force remove recursively, and I say everything. So now my part is still in build, but inside build there is nothing more. So now I go one up. Now I should have said, when I go one up, my part is now in test CMake. Inside test CMake, I have CMake.txt, build, and build is empty, and main.cpp. Now let us look at my main.cpp. So you see, I edit the main.cpp, and I have changing the data in main. Now I want to rerun this in CMake. All right. So all I do, I cd back to my build directory, make sure I'm there, then I run CMake inside here, but I'm running it on the test underscore CMake because I'm having two dots. So I run CMake, then I run a make. Now just checking, I'm in build, so I do an ls. Now if I run my exec, see, changing the data in main. So I can change what I want to run CMake on, by going one directory below, running CMake on the directory that I made the change above, and then removing all the contents in that directory. And I can do this, you know, I can iterate that at this, in this directory below where my CMake test list is and my CPP files. So now I can remove all of this again. Remove. So it's all gone. I'm actually here in build. All right. So I'm going to go up again. Now I'm in test CMake ls, and let us edit the main again. All right. So the present main, let's say cat main.cpp, is saying changing the data in main. That's what I have here. So all I'm gonna do here now, I'm gonna put changing the data in main a second time, right? And I'm gonna just file, save that. Good. So let's see now. So cat main.cpp. What happened there? Sorry. ls. So cat main .cpp. Good. Changing the data in main a second time. Now let's clear the screen. So the path we are at test CMake, and we have this edited main.cpp, right? So we cd to build. Inside build there is nothing. We do a CMake on the folder, on the directory above, which is test CMake, which contains CMake list.txt, build, and main.cpp. So you run a CMake here. Then we do a make. Then we check, we generate the files. Then we execute my exec. And you can see changing the data in main a second time. So the idea here is you keep sorry, let's just see this here. You have your, let's say, folder, or I shouldn't say folder, I should say directory. All right, so you have directory here, right? Directory make list, let's just give it that name. So in here you're gonna have your CMake list.txt and your main.cpp. all right, now you would go make a new directory, call it whatever you want, build, I'm just using here. In here, then you cd to that new directory, and then you run your CMake from here by putting 2 dots, so it's working on these files here, but it dumps everything in this build directory. And then you run make in the build directory. Then you can execute your whatever is your executable file. When you're finished with all of this, you can remove it by asterisk here, remove everything, and you can go back into this make list directory, edit this file, and repeat the process again. All right, so this is all I want to show in this video on using CMake. So I'll stop here, guys.